Propaganda isn't merely about fabricating false information. It's often just as effective at concealing or downplaying legitimate news stories. This tactic is known as selective reporting or censorship. This strategy can be even more insidious than spreading false information, as it manipulates the reality people are exposed to. Welcome to VAR India News Hour. Propaganda can be achieved by cherry picking which stories to highlight or omit. Important events, facts, or issues might be ignored if they contradict the narrative that a group or government wants to promote. In some cases, direct censorship is employed to prevent the dissemination of real news. Governments or organizations might shut down media outlets, block certain websites, or control what journalists can report on. The way news is framed also plays a crucial role. By presenting real news with a particular bias, exaggeration, or underemphasis, propagandists can steer the interpretation of events. For example, a critical issue might be framed as insignificant or temporary. Flooding the media with trivial or sensational stories is another tactic used to divert attention from more critical news. By overwhelming people with non essential information, it becomes harder for them to focus on or even find the real important stories. Secondly, journalists or outlets reporting inconvenient truths can be discredited or deplatformed to suppress their reach. In some cases, real news is framed as false or exaggerated through disinformation campaigns. The most important is algorithms on social media platforms can be exploited to promote certain content while hiding or downranking others. This selective exposure can manipulate what people see and consequently believe to be important. In essence, propaganda is a tool of information control, whether by fabricating lies or silencing truths. Both approaches distort the reality available to the public and influence how people think and act. Manipulation of information through propaganda, misinformation, and fake news is a powerful tool that can destabilize societies, erode democratic norms, and foster division and extremism. Let's look into today's headlines. Payment firms receive GST demand notice for transactions below Rs 2000. Many payment companies, including BillDesk and CC Avenue, have received goods and services tax demand notices for the fee they charged merchants for digital transactions under Rs 2000. GST officials are demanding tax from the financial year 2017 to 18 when the GST regime was implemented. The dispute is reportedly only on payments done through debit, credit cards, and net banking, while transactions via UPI and RuPay cards are exempt from such taxes. YouTube is building new tools to detect AI generated faces and voices. YouTube is building tools to detect AI generated faces and voices of artists like actors and musicians. The company's vice president of creator products, Amjad Hanif, wrote about this tool in a blog post while also expressing that the video sharing platform is committed to the responsible development of AI tools. The first of the new tools is synthetic singing identification within Content ID, a system of identifying copyrighted music that launched in 2007. Google rolls out AI image generator Imagen 3 in India. Google is rolling out Imagen 3, the company's AI image generator that can create photos on the basis of text input in India. The AI tool was showcased at this year's Google I/O event with its availability announced last month. The tool is getting released in additional languages and countries, as well as the ability to generate images featuring people. An early access version will roll out for Gemini Advanced business and enterprise users starting in English. Apple to ship Made in India iPhone 16 globally after release. Apple is all set to launch its iPhone 16 series globally today with a significant change in production strategy. These new iPhones will reportedly be made in India and available worldwide shortly after the launch. This is the first time that Indian manufactured iPhones will be shipped globally so quickly. The iPhone 16 series is expected to hit stores within 10 to 12 days of the launch. The Department of Telecommunications warns 5.2 crore M2M providers to register by September 30th. The Department of Telecommunications has issued a stern warning to unregistered machine-to-machine, that is M2M service providers, and wireless personal area network, that is WPAN, or wireless local area networks, that is WLAN connectivity providers to register themselves by September 30th of 2024. Failure to comply could result in the withdrawal or disconnection of telecom resources obtained from authorized telecom licensees. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to VAR India magazine. You can download the VAR India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for more news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.